Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Students, today I'm going to teach standard deviation and coefficient of variation. You know, coefficient of variation is the most important topic and it is also denoted by CV. Coefficient of variation. This is the most important topic from paper point of view, and before we have to teach or learn coefficient of variation, we have to talk about standard deviation. Standard deviation is the most important topic in solving coefficient of variation. So first of all, I am going to tell you about standard deviation and arithmetic mean. The formulas of arithmetic mean are here. We have three formulas: direct method, indirect method, and coding method. And both ungrouped and grouped data. Direct method has two formulas, ungrouped and grouped method, which is very easy formula. As all of you know, x bar is equals to summation x over n. It is ungrouped formula, and grouped formula is summation fx over summation f. It is grouped formula. Now, indirect formula. Indirect formula, also named as shortcut method. Shortcut method. It is the formula x bar is equals to a plus summation d over n. And grouped formula x bar is equals to a plus summation f d over summation f. Now students, what is the meaning of a? Here a means assumed mean. We assumed a single value from x bar column. We take the value of a from x bar column. You will be more clear when I solve the question in front of you. And what is D? D is deviation. D stands for x minus a. We make the column of D by usage of x and a. We subtract a from x column. What is a? A is the assumed mean that we assumed ourselves. Now the third formula is coding method. What is coding method? It is formula x bar is equals to a plus summation u over n multiplied by h. Here, the h is the new term. What is h? H is class interval. Here the new term is a, which is assumed mean. Here a and h is the new term. H is class interval. And what about u? U is the formula of u is equals to x minus a over h. It is the formula of u. And this is grouped method. X bar is equals to a plus summation fu over summation f multiplied by h. Students, everybody knows about arithmetic mean formulas. These three formulas: direct method, indirect method, and coding method. But few students knows about standard deviation also has three formulas. Same way, direct method, indirect method, and coding method. We have both ungrouped and grouped formulas. Direct method formula is equals to s is equals to under root summation x square over n minus summation x over n whole square. And grouped formula is s is equals to under root summation fx square over summation f minus summation fx over summation f whole square. Now the second formula, indirect method, which is also known as shortcut method. In this formula, we replace x by d. Summation d square over n minus summation d over n whole square. There is no change. Only we replace x by d. In same way, in group formula, there is no change. Only we replace x by d. Why we don't include a, like arithmetic mean and indirect formula? We replace x by d, but also we add a here and here also. We add a, but why we don't add a here in standard deviation plus a? Because there's a big reason and important reason. Reason is this one, that standard deviation is independent of origin. It is independent of origin, change of origin, but not independent by change of scale. And arithmetic mean not independent by change of origin and change of scale. So we add a here and here also and multiplied by h. Addition means change of origin, and multiplication or division means change of scale. So arithmetic mean is not independent by change of origin and change of scale, and standard deviation is independent of change of origin. It means that if we change by origin, or we plus something or minus something, some constant, that it will be done no effect on standard deviation. It will be same like this one. Just replace x by d. That otherwise there's no change. But not independent by change of scale. Look, in coding method, we include h here, like arithmetic mean, like here. We multiply h here also, but we don't include plus a here also. We just replace x by u here, like this one, x by d here, and replace u here. And what is u? U is equals to x minus a over h. Now I'm going to start standard deviation. Now students, this is standard deviation by definition formula. S is equals to under root summation x minus x bar whole square over n. And both of these are that formulas that we mostly used. We used x for, it is for ungrouped and it is for grouped data. We use both of these formulas mostly instead of d or instead of u. That is very easy in calculation, but mostly used with the both of these formulas. Now coefficient of variation is the most important topic. CV, it is denoted by CV. And what is the formula of coefficient of variation? The formula of coefficient of variation is S over x bar multiplied by 100. What is S? S stands for standard deviation. I already explained these formulas. And what is x bar? X bar is the arithmetic mean. S, standard deviation over mean multiplied by 100. And this is coefficient of variation formula that is most important. And these are arithmetic mean formulas for ungrouped and grouped. Now I'm going to solve some question in front of you. Question, it is question for ungrouped data. You can see here some digits are here with comma sign that are not arranged in columns or table. So it is ungrouped formula. Find standard deviation and coefficient of variation. Coefficient of variation means CV. We asked about standard deviation and CV, coefficient of variation. Now we all know that what is the formula of CV? CV is equals to S over X bar multiplied by 100. And what is the formula of S? S is equals to under root summation X square over N minus summation X over N whole square. What is this formula? From here, 6 formulas. We use this formula. Why we use this formula? Because it is ungrouped data, so we have to use from all these 3 formulas, ungrouped formulas. And we should prefer this formula for solving the question. Both of these formulas can be used, but these formulas should be used when question values are very bigger values. If we have smaller values, then we should prefer this formula in ungrouped data, same like group data. But here in this question we use ungrouped data formula, this one. So we use this one formula here, and we have to find these values, summation X square and summation X. So we need to make columns here. These are the digits, so make the column of X. These are the values we are given in question. So we have to find what column next. Look, what we need. We need X, and what's the backside of X? Summation X. We have to find summation X column. So sum all these values and we got the result summation X here. Put this one here. And what is N? Count the values. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are 5 values. Put 5 here. And now, how can we find this one? We have to make the column of X square. And then, what is backside of X square? It is summation. We have to find summation of this one column. So, X square. Square this one, 3.2 square. And it is the value of 10.24 here. 4.6 square, this one value, 2.8 square, this one value, 5.2 square, this one value, 4.4 square, this one value. And then in the last we have to sum up all these values and we've got the result 85.64. And then put the result here, divide by 5. Now how I can solve this one? Divide both of these and put the answer here. Divide both of these and square it and write the answer here. Then subtract both of these values and take square root. What is this? It is square root sign. Square root or under root. We can say also under root. Take under root and got the result 0.898. This is the result of S, standard deviation. Now we got standard deviation result. What we need next? The result of X bar. Okay. Now on the next page, we got the result of X bar also. Summation X over N. We make some X column as summation X, and that is 20.2. 20.2 divided by 5 is equals to 4.04. Now put in equation 1. That is the equation of CV, coefficient of variation, S over X bar multiplied by 100. This is 0.898 divided by 4.04 multiplied by 100, and we got the result 22.23%. you should apply the sign of this one percentage, because CV is always in the form of percentage. Now I'm going to solve a question for ungrouped data. It was the question for ungrouped data, and this is the question for grouped data. How we can guess that this is group data? We are given these two columns in the form of question. We got these two columns, and these columns shows that this is group data. So we have to solve this one and use which one formula? I'm here with these 6 formulas. Which formula should I use? This one, because it is group data, so I have to pick one formula from these 3. I prefer this one formula. But if you think that values are complicated and you can use a shortcut formula, so use this one. It is also very helpful. Just you have to make one more column, D, column of D. And how we can make column of D? By using this formula, D is equals to X minus A. So I'm going to solve question by this formula. You can use this formula also, but this formula is very easy for you. So students, here this formula, write this formula here, and for this formula we have to need this column. First this column, D, column of D. How we can make this column? D is equals to X minus A. What is the value of A? I already said that A is assumed mean from the column of X. A is assumed mean from the column of X. Okay, students, we are given by these 2 columns, and we have to make the column of X first, because for making column D we need column of X. How we can make X column? From classes plus these 2 values. What will become? 5 plus 10, it becomes 15, and divide 15 by 2 means we have to find X by plus addition both of these and then divide by 2, and we got the most central value of these 2 values. What is the most central value of these 2 values? 7.5. In the same way, plus these 2 values and then divide the answer by 2, it will give us the most central value of this 2 values, 12.5. Now next, what is between both of these values? It is 17.5, 22.5. Just add both of these values and then make equal sign, then divide by 2. You got the result, most central value. Most central value here. Now we have to choose the value of A. You can choose A value from X column. You can choose this one, you can choose this one, you can choose any one. But if we choose the most central value of this column, central value, then it will be easy for you. If we have here, we have in the column of X 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 value, and the most central value of this one. If you have 6 values, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, one more value, then there is no central value. Then you can take this one or this one as your choice. So in this question, I choose A here, 17.5. Then I subtract X minus A. D is equal to X minus A. That will 7.5 minus 17.5 is equals to minus 10. 12.5 minus 17.5 is equals to 5, minus 5. 17.5 minus 17.5 is equals to 0. In same way, I got the column. Now for this formula, I got the column of D. Look, what is backside of D? It is F. So I have to multiply D column with F column and got a full column. All you students should know that in front of summation, whatever the symbols, there should be a single column for that. So I have to make the column of FD. I have F column, I have D column. Now multiply these two columns and write here. Then add this one. Both of these has plus sign and both of these has minus sign. First plus both of these, then minus this one, and I got the result 250. And I will put this one here. Summation F, sum the column of F, and I got the result 101. I put it here. Now, how can I find this one column? This one column, FD square. Can I square this column? No. If I square this column, then it will be result F square D square. But we have to find FD square, only D square, not F square. So I can find this by multiplying this column with D column. In this manner, I have to multiply this column with this one. In this manner, I got the result FDD, FD square. So multiply both of these and write here. Minus minus, you got plus. Minus minus plus. Multiply this one 0 0 0. In multiply by this one, got the result. And in the end, I have to sum up all the values. So I got the result of this one, this one, this one, this one. Now I put all these results here and got the result of S. In the same way, I use formula for X bar, shortcut method formula. Like I am going to show you this one. In arithmetic mean, I use this one formula. I can use this one, but we have the column of D, so I am going to prefer to use this one formula. So I write, and this is X bar is equals to A plus summation F D over summation F, and I put all the values here and got the result this one. Now I'm going to find CV, coefficient of variation. That is formula CV is equals to S over X bar multiplied by 100. And I use S bar result this one, divide by 19.98 and multiplied by 100. In the same way, whatever the result you can do by dividing both of these values, then multiply by 100 and write result here with percentage sign. This is the result of CV, and you should do it by yourself. Find the answer. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.